Good night to each and everyone out there. Hope you guys being safe and doing well. You know, today is another video from your guy, good GFC Garvin. Hope you guys like this World Cup preview video that I'm gonna give you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the GFC Garvin YouTube channel. So your boy back again with another World Cup video. But I'm gonna do a little mix up with this one today because we're gonna talk a little bit about the Premier League also, because the Premier League, um it's tomorrow and one game played today. So we're gonna do a little mix up with it. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of that also. So just stay tuned with your boy for a little bit. We're gonna run through so you guys can know when the game plays, and all the time and the date for each game, your favorite team. So just just bear with me for a minute. Let me get everything together, so I can give you guys the rundown of all the games and stuff. Give you a real quick Premier League roundup before we get into the World Cup, because we got how many gameplay today? I think we got one gameplay today. Brighton and Albion versus Bradford. The Bradford 2, Brighton and Albion nil. Our Graham Potter leave, and since then it seems like they started to struggle where they were flying, because they were sitting fourth in the table. So it was a pretty good game. We all know Brighton play good football, position type of football, keeping the ball and move the ball really, really well. Your boy Ivan Tony, hit the net. He's on pretty good form, because he get caught up in the England squad. He scored twice today. Yeah, he scored in the 27th minute and in the 64th minute. He captained his team too. So well done to them. And then tomorrow, in the early kickoff tomorrow, we got Leicester City versus Crystal Palace. That one is an early kickoff for you guys in Jamaica. It'd be 6:30 in the morning. For your who is in the US, it's 7:30. Then you got Fulham and Bournemouth. That's a good game. Two promoted team, because Fulham, both of them just get promoted from League One, so that's a pretty good game. Then this game, you got the managerless team, Wolverhampton versus Nottingham Forest. So that game is at 10 o'clock. Fulham game is on 10 o'clock too. And then the last game of the day, we got Tottenham versus Everton. Everton look really good. They're playing some really good football. So we can look out for that one too. That would probably be a spicy game. Everton versus Tottenham. Then on Sunday, we'll move over to Sunday. To kick off the morning, you got two good game. Aston Villa, Leon Bailey, the baller, Leon Bailey from Jamaica, a representative reggae boy. I think he's injured though. He won't play in that game. But it will be up against Chelsea. That's my team right there. And then you got the big one. Arsenal, they're flying in flying colors up against Leeds United. That would be a very good game to watch, people, because they both play fully pressing games. So that will be really a good game to watch. Then you got another good game. Ooh, Sunday fixtures is up there at 9 o'clock too. You got Manchester United versus Newcastle. You know, Newcastle being doing their thing quietly here and there. And then you got the next one. And that's a 9 o'clock game too. So we got 4 9 o'clock game. The next one is Southampton versus West Ham United. Southampton versus West Ham United. And right there you can see where that one can go anywhere. Then we got another big game for the weekend. Oh boy, Liverpool 2 weeks in a row. Liverpool versus Manchester City. Manchester City versus Liverpool. So Liverpool versus Manchester City. You know, let's see how that one go. You know, I am ready to see Arsenal play. Oh yeah, I know you're ready to see Arsenal. They're playing some fantastic game right there. Liverpool and Chelsea. Yeah, I know Liverpool and Chelsea is your go-to, but Arsenal is playing some really attractive game, to be quite honest. So you have to give credit where credit due. Arsenal be doing a fantastic job over there, so give them their credit because they deserve it. They're being the whipping boys in the media for the last couple of years, and this year they turn it around where they've been getting a little bit of credit here and there. So nothing is wrong with that, you know. So that was it for me for the Premier League. So guys, I can give you a quick rundown. Arsenal is in first, Manchester City, as always, is in second. So Arsenal is on 24 points, Manchester City on 23 points, Tottenham on 20 points, and Chelsea with a game in hand on 16 points. So with Chelsea game in hand, they can go to 19 points and 5 points behind the leaders. So that's not too bad. And Manchester United is in fifth. You got Newcastle in sixth. You got Brighton and Albion in seventh. And I'm gonna leave the table right there. I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the table. You got Leicester City down there on 4 points, Nottingham Forest and Wolverhampton all in the relegation zone. So that's it. Yeah, the notorious stash. Yeah, they're number one for a reason. Yeah, credit where credit due. As I keep on saying, this time around they're playing some fantastic football. So, we're not gonna take anything away from them because they deserve it. So I guess give them their crown at this point in time while we can give it to them, because they totally deserve it. But these World Cup schedule, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to watch all these games. I think it would be more favorable in my site where it'd be done in the evening. Because guys, I go to work at 4. I get up at 4 a.m. after 4 in the morning to go to work. There's no way this schedule is gonna be favored to me, but I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out. The first game that gonna play, it's Qatar versus Ecuador. It's gonna be so the World Cup starts on November the 20th. November the 20th. That's when the World Cup starts, and the first game it's at 11 a.m. So that game will be 11 a.m. That's when that game's gonna be started at 11 a.m. So that will be 10 o'clock in Jamaica because we're an hour ahead. I think the time probably go back at that time too. So probably will be on both on the same time 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 schedule. And then that's the only game gonna play that day. And then on the 21st, you're gonna have Senegal versus the Netherlands. And that game also start at 11 woo, 11 a.m. And then you got Argentina. Wow, you got Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. So that game is 5 a.m. in the morning. Argentina versus Saudi Arabia on November the 22nd, on my son's birthday. Yep, my second born birthday. November the 22nd. At Argentina plays Saudi Arabia at 5 a.m. in the morning. Then you got the next game from Group C. The next game from Group C would be, wow. I'm gonna be able to watch some of these games the first half. So the next game that play in Group C would be Mexico versus Poland, August the 22nd. That game will be started at 11 a.m. So majority of these games gonna be in the morning time. So that game will be on November the 22nd at 11 a.m. in the morning. We go up to Group F right here. Something is wrong because, oh, okay, I saw the next Group F. Okay, because I was wondering. I said August. August? Oh, November the 22nd, my second born, not my first. I think my first is August the 29th. So we got in Group F, we got Morocco versus Croatia uh, at 5 a.m. at November the 23rd at 5 a.m. in the morning. So that's Group F. And Group F seems like it's a really group of death. You got in the next game in Group F, you got Belgium versus Canada at 2 p.m. I guess that's in the midday on the same day, the 23rd. Then on the 24th, that's Group G. You got Switzerland versus Cameroon. So Switzerland versus Cameroon, and that game on the November the 24th, and that game is 5 a.m. in the morning. And then the next game in that group, it's gonna be the lovely Brazil, the Samba Boys. They'll be playing Serbia or 2 p.m. Sorry, 2 p.m. So Brazil versus Serbia. That's the second game in Group G. In the lovely Group H, right here we got Portugal versus Ghana, and the Portugal versus Ghana game is on November the 24th. Ooh, so something is mixed up right here because we got We got 3 games on November the 24th, games on November the 24th. Okay, so one is 5 a.m. One is 11 a.m. One is gonna be 8 a.m. and one is 2 p.m. Okay, now we're on track. So Portugal on the November the 20th. The time schedule out, guys, where you can watch each game because they're all on different time schedule. So don't get that one. That one, even though it's 4 game on that day, they all schedule different. So they all will be different. Come on, people, hit that like button. And please remember to share. And please remember the major thing is to subscribe. And the next game in Group H, we got Uruguay versus South Korea on November the 24th. That game will be played 8 a.m. in the morning. So that's where we got it. We got 4 games. We got 4 games playing in the on November the 24th. And then the November the 25th, you got Wales and Iran at 5 a.m. in the morning. You got Qatar versus Senegal, November the 25th at 8 a.m. in the morning. And then in Group A, I think that will be the second round. You got the Netherlands versus Ecuador at 11 a.m. in the morning. And then this is the showdown that everyone that's really gonna want to see is the battle of who's gonna win the group or who's gonna finish second. The United States versus England. So, people, the United States of America versus England. None or the other is on good form, so speed. So where this one gonna go? That game gonna play on November the 25th at 2 p.m. Group D, you got Tunisia versus Australia. You got Poland versus Saudi Arabia. They all play on November the 26th. Tunisia versus Australia is 5 a.m. in the morning. Poland versus Saudi Arabia is at 8. We're all waiting for this big one right here. Now we got France versus the Denmark. So France versus Denmark on November the 26th at 11 a.m. And that's a good one. And then this is the game where we probably don't want to see Lionel Messi to strive. Argentina versus Mexico. You know, the Mexicans gonna come out in their full colors, you know. I like to see, you know, the Mexican wave. You know, guys, if you ever see that Mexican wave, I'm telling you, it's something gorgeous. To just sit and watch it. I would love to be in one of the stand when they're doing that Mexican wave, with the famous Mexican wave. That is like magnificent to really sit and watch. Imagine if you're right there in the center of it. You know, remember the Iceland famous clap? Trust me, the Mexican wave was one of the first ever, you know, unit in a stadium. Like the way they all move together, like as one, like on time. You know, like it's something like beautiful. Guys, if you never see it before, just take a second, look it up, and see it. The famous Mexican wave. It's awesome. Okay, where am I? November the 27th, you got Japan versus Costa Rica. So you got Japan versus Costa Rica at 5 a.m. in the morning. And for the next one, the November the 27th at 8 a.m., you got Belgium versus Morocco. And then at 11 a.m. on November the 27th, you got Croatia versus Canada. And then you go over here where the big one on that day, on November the 27th at 2 p.m., you got the big, mighty Germany against the tiki-taka, famous Spain. You got Germany versus Spain on November the 27th at 2 p.m. Remember, guys, put this down on your calendar. On November the 27th, you got the big, mighty Germany against the famous Tiki Taka, Spain. Then you got November the 28th, you got Cameroon versus Serbia. You got South Korea versus Ghana. Go, my African brother. Then you got the big one at 11 a.m. Brazil versus Switzerland. That's gonna be a good game. You know, that game is gonna be who's gonna finish on top of the group. So look out for that one, people. Brazil versus Switzerland. And at November the 28th, same way, we got Portugal versus Uruguay. And that's another good game right there. And on the 29th, you got Ecuador versus Senegal. And same way on the 29th, you got the Netherlands versus the host, Qatar. And then on the same way, on the November the 29th at 2 p.m., you got the United States versus Iran. That's some grudge match right there. And on the 29th, we got two games playing. I think, both games, because if it's a final game of the group, what they normally do is all four teams play at the same time. So no one know the score, the result, or what they need just in case. So they normally make both teams play at the same time. So you got Wales versus England, because that will be their final game for the group. So both games start on the same time. And so you got Wales, another one of those grudge match or rival match, what you would really want to call it. You know the history about the Wales and the Scottish and the British. You know, we all know the history. So on that day, the Wales will play England on November the 29th. On November the 30th, you got Tunisia versus France at 10 a.m. And the next game is Australia versus Denmark. The same time, November the 30th at 10 a.m. And on November the 30th, you got Poland versus Argentina. You got Saudi Arabia versus Mexico. You know, the group is boiling down right here, people. On December the 1st, you got Croatia versus Belgium, another Titanic. That's a big one. Then you got Canada versus Morocco on December the 1st. And still on December the 1st, you got Japan versus Spain. And we go over to the last game of the Group E, where you got Costa Rica versus Germany at 2 p.m. Wow. I hope I'm doing a fantastic job for you guys. Giving you all these rundown of the FIFA World Cup. We're just getting in the FIFA mood right now because we all know what the World Cup bring. Especially in Jamaica, sitting there watching with your friends and see all the dramas and all the after the games, with something magnificent, to see how many passion someone really got for the sport and the dedication, the time to see what when the team lose, what they did to the fan do to the jersey, and it's just a magnificent, it's just something, fantastic to watch and to be, in that atmosphere, it's just like something, it's just gorgeous. Give me a second, guys. Let me take a sip of water. It's nice, the atmosphere is really like really, really, really something enjoyable, sit there with your friends and enjoy the moment and making fun of your friends because they're suffering while their team is losing. He just got a lot of like drama behind it, a lot of like, lifetime moments, you remember for the rest of your life. I got a lot of those, watching a lot of World Cup over the years to see my friends suffer, how much they fall in love with that team or that country, and to see they lose or to see their reaction, their emotion, and it's something. It's really nice. People, football is like it's a fun thing. Nothing to take too serious though. But it's just joyous to watch. Okay, finish up the group. On December the 2nd, we got South Korea versus Portugal, Ghana versus Uruguay. And both of those games are 10 a.m. in the morning. To top off the group stage final, the group match would be okay. Before I go to Brazil, it will be Serbia versus Switzerland at 2 p.m. You got Cameroon versus Brazil. That's that will be the final game. And then the round of 16. So, the knockout stage, the beginning of the knockout stage is the round of 16, where this is where you get interested. When you lose, you go home. The loser go home. The winner stays. The loser pack their bag the next day and go. So this is where we reach now. This is the do or die. So either you're going to do or you die. It would be just like you're over a cliff and you do everything to stay alive. If you fall, there's no coming back. So that's where it be right now. So the first round of 16 game gonna play December the 3rd at 10 a.m. Would your team be there? Would your team be there? I know my team's gonna be there. My team definitely gonna be there, but I'm asking you guys, your team gonna be there? Let us see, or just let us know which team you're going for. And then the second game gonna play December the 3rd at 2 a.m. And then I got another round of 16 game December the 4th, and then another round of game. They're all playing the same time. From the first one is 10 a.m. and the second one is 2 p.m. So all the round of 16 is finishing on the 6th. Then on the 9th of December, we're gonna have the quarter final. So the quarterfinal will be December the 9th, one day after my lovely sister birthday. I hope my team can win because I know she cheered for the same team too. Can give her an early birthday present, just like the Notorious Star said, Brazil. So Brazil, then December the 9th, you got the first quarterfinal, 10 a.m. The first one, the second one is on 2 p.m. And on the 10th is the same thing. You got the first one 10 a.m., the second one 2 p.m. on December the 10th. And this where we reach the people, the big moment that we all been waiting for. Please stand and give a wall standing ovation for your team to make it to the World Cup semi-final. Give them a round of applause. So right there, people. Sorry for my. Right there, people. On December the 13th, you're gonna have the semi-final started. You're gonna have the first game. Wow. Oh, both games gonna start at the same time. This is the first I ever see this one. I don't think I ever saw this in a World Cup before, that the two semifinal play on this. Oh, my bad, people, because I never see this before. So this was my bad. I think I need some carrot or some test glass tonight. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. So the first semifinal gonna play on December the 13th at 2 p.m. And the second semifinal will be December the 14th at 2 p.m. And then, my people, on that Saturday, the third place team, it's gonna be on December the 17th. December the 17th at 10 a.m. And then, people, give it a run. And the moment that we all been waiting for. The big moment. Brazil versus whosoever make it in the World Cup final. So this will be the big mighty Brazil versus one out of the 31 team that's left. We don't know which one it is, but Brazil versus whoever, and who's taking on the tiger. The trophy goes to Brazil. So there you go, people. On December the 18th at 10 a.m. in the morning, you got the wonderful World Cup final. Who's going to make it? It's 32 teams, and who's going to be number one? Would it be Brazil Would it be Argentina? Would it be Portugal? Would France defend their title? Would it be an African team? Ghana? Cameroon? Morocco? Oh, would it be the Netherlands finally get to go over the line? Would it be a Central America? Would it be the United States, Costa Rica, Mexico? Would it be a underdog team that run away with it? Could it be Switzerland? Could it be Serbia? Could it be Saudi Arabia? Could it be England? I heard the England people been singing, "It's Coming Home." Could it go in Asia? Could it be Japan? Could it be Korea? Could it be Australia? Who is going to win this World Cup? Give me your prediction in the comment section. Who's going to win this World Cup? Argentina is the big favorite. France is up there. Portugal is there too. People, would it be Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi final? Would it be something that the whole entire soccer nation, soccer world is waiting for? To see which one of these two legends? Let us predict. What if Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo make it to that World Cup final? Remember, people, this is Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi last dance. This is a last man standing match. Who will come out on top? Overall, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. This is their final dance. After this dance, they got no more dance to dance because Cristiano Ronaldo he's 38 now. So 4 years from now, Cristiano Ronaldo would be 42. Lionel Messi would be about 36, gonna be about 40 years old. So, which one of these legends, this icon, the GOAT, as we call them, or the debate keep on going, who going to have the last dance? I need some people in my comment section, man, to really tell me who you guys think gonna have the final dance. Is Lionel Messi gonna walk away as the greatest of all time? Is Cristiano Ronaldo gonna go one above and walk away, said he done it all? This is the only trophy that these two giant, icon, a legend, GOAT, whatever you want to call him, phenomenon, the machine, name it, they never won the FIFA World Cup before. Kylian Mbappe can say he already win it, and he already scored a goal in the final. The only thing that kid haven't won yet is a Champions League. But that doesn't mean that he's on the level of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. But he can hold his head high and say he win it as a 19-year-old. Will Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi walk away to say they lift the greatest prize of them all? I know one or the other will give away probably 4 or 5 of their trophy just to say they lift the FIFA World Cup. And we got a dark horse in this race, people. What about Neymar? Yes, Neymar. Nobody been talking about Neymar. Wonder if he can lead Brazil to glory. Would it be magnificent? Would it be iconic moment? Neymar win the Olympic. He win the Copa America. He win the Champions League. He win the Spanish League. He win the FIFA World Club Championship. He win the Super Cup. I think he win it all. That one trophy is not easy to win. So who is going to win this FIFA World Cup? This is something that we gonna really talk about for the next couple of weeks until we catch that big moment. Who is gonna lift the FIFA World Cup? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. And please remember, guys, like, share, subscribe, and comment to your boy GFC Garvin YouTube channel. Trying to make content for you guys each and every day that I can. And I really appreciate all the love, all the support. 326 subscriber, growing faster than how we expect, but I really appreciate, all the subscribers, all the people that supporting, wide, near, and far. And I thank you guys, to always viewing this wonderful content that I'm trying to create for you guys. All the love. My biggest fan, the Notorious Stash. Please, people, go over there and check that channel out. Good, loving channel. Something, if you want to laugh, you want to know a little bit about, any little culture and stuff, she got it over there. She just started off with it, but remember, people, help grow each other so we all can successful, right? Each one, help one, always watch your brother back or your sister back, while she do the same for you. Let's grow together. As they said, one hand can clap. You have to use two hands to clap. So, always try to give a helping hand where you can. Support wherever you can. Don't take nothing to support, a channel. All you got to do is just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, leave a comment. If you got a YouTube channel, they do the same. So each one help one. Help each other to grow so this world can be a better place. Don't try to live for yourself, live for others. Share the love, and the love will share back to you. Look out for each other while your brother and sister look out for you too. So thank you, guys. Always trying to be positive, stay positive. Work hard for whatever you need. Put in the work, and the work shall show. Probably not today, but probably tomorrow, probably next year. Or probably you don't even see it, but probably your kids or your grandkids come and see it. That's why, try to set a mark in life by doing the right and stay on the right lane, because you never can tell who's going to come and benefit from all the hard work that you put in. And all the mark that you leave, all the good and wonderful thing that you leave in this world, you never can tell who's going to come and, be successful from it. A small thing you can walk across the street and do, and it leads for a good example for another person that you don't even know. They just watch you across the road and see you do something positive and just say, oh, I can do it too. So always try to walk in the good lane, stay in the right lane, do the best that you can, be kind, Don't be a bully. Be kind to each and everyone. Remember, everyone got different opinion. You got 7 brothers, 7 different minds. We all don't think the same. We all don't talk the same. We all don't walk the same. But that doesn't mean another man comment or another man, whatever lifestyle he live, doesn't make him different. So just remember that, like, be nice to each other, take care of each other, support each other, help each other to grow, so this world can be a better place. That's all I gotta say tonight. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for your support. Life is the greatest thing on earth. Remember that. Because when you got life, you got everything. When you wake up in the morning and you can stretch and praise whosoever you want to praise, wherever religion you're from, once you can get up and you can be, or you can make a positive for someone out there, just do it. Remember, don't think for yourself, think for others. Just like you're driving on the road, you don't drive for yourself, you drive for everyone around you. Not because you're right, that doesn't make it that you're not wrong. As I said, we all don't think the same. You have the right of way. Sometimes you have to give it away just to save 5 or 10 lives. So sometimes it's just the way we think. Sometimes walk away from it and come back to it. So never get confused on nothing. Just keep your head up. All right, peace. I'm out. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, wonderful night. Thank you guys again.